embarking the Spirit was pretty efficient. We all just waited and started when they gave the cue for the line you're in. Coming over the bridge that joins us to the mainland from the boat, one of the locals thought they'd give us a nice little hello to Tassie.
There's a guy with his wang out hanging a pea down there. Beauty. You thought, wow.
A quick night at a camp near Devonport, and then it was off to explore some waterfalls. Caster Falls, Silver Falls and Step Falls were the different falls we did. They're all sort of on one linked walk, not super well marked, but you can find where they are on Google Maps, and they're dog friendly. Just the second morning in Tassie, after getting off the boat where we just stayed at a free camp just outside of, not far from Devonport. Lots of people. Stayed at Leven Canyon last night. A bad little camp spot right up the back. Heaps of little paddy melons and wallabies around. You come out at night and you just see them everywhere. Nice little spot. We'll go walking go for a walk down into the canyon this morning. Went up to 2 lookouts yesterday afternoon. We got here. Pretty spectacular, like epically high. Definitely would recommend. Nearly halfway. Probably windy, but we've descended nearly 200 meters. That's still crazy high. The first stop on the canyon walk, which we did the next morning, is the bridge crossing over the canyon. Many people probably stop at this section, but I'd recommend continuing on to Devil's Elbow. The bridge does give a good look through it and each side of the canyon at a different point, obviously, to the lookouts. The dogs aren't a fan of these bridges. As you can see, I had to carry them across the first time. Well, Kiva would do it, but made a bit of a spectacle. Once you get to Devil's Elbow, it's pretty cool. You can see a different section of the canyon and from a different perspective, more at a ground level. There are some challenges to do to get there, a step sort of ladder and some rock scrambles around the edge. You can see Kiva, not a huge fan. Well, she probably was a fan. She would have just ran down and axed herself, but yeah, had to manage her this way. It says limit load 1 person, but you know, 1 person, 1 dog. Anyway, they managed it and the other bits, and everyone had a good time in the end, be it little hair raising. I let them have a go at the bridge on the way back, and as you can see, they worked it out pretty good. Striker's good at these now, much better. Leaving the canyon, we then headed off to Lake Gairdner, which has a free camp on it for all kinds of vehicles, except as you'll see, we sort of camped down on the river where the big vans couldn't get to due to the drop-in. Kivas had to say hello to another little native, and they get very curious, but they don't do anything. And then a quick catch up with their mate they met on the mainland before getting on the boat. and it was time for me to have a little bit of a paddle. Yeah, got the old King's 360 out, paddled out right across the lake to the other side. Just having a bit of a paddle out on Lake Gairdner? I never know how to word it. Down the river there, see probably the white top in the middle is the truck. All the other campers are over there when caravans go. Might get down. Right. Here we are, middle of the lake. Actually no, we're near the dam. But what do you reckon? There it is. Kelpie Island. Just went for a bit of a hike up the river that we've camped on. Pretty bloody nice. Some nice little waterfalls there. Swimming holes. Water is super clear. Not too bad, you get in and have a dip. It's cold being Tasmania, but it's livable. It's not too bad. It's nice, especially when the sun's out, which isn't being too much today. Just sitting outside on Crayfish Creek, which is a little paid for camp, caravan park, has some amenities. Near the road, but it's northwest coast of Tassie, up near Stanley. Tide's up at the moment, but when the tide's down you can walk right up the creek. Just an inlet south of Stanley over there, that's the Nut. You can see they call it the Nut. Funny name. But what weather and what awesome beach. Inlet, there's some rays. I just got some flathead. Giant seagulls out there. Apparently they're seagulls, they're oversized here. But give the dog a run and have a look at this, and it's just pristine. And there's like only a couple of people here in summer. You like it, Striker? Kiva? Look at the little fishies. Kiva tried to get the guy's flathead. She's got to catch her own, I told her. You can walk up the Nut. It's a pretty steep walk, but it's a good path. Or if you're feeling wealthy and lazy, you can use a cable car. The views on the top are pretty good over Stanley and out around the ocean. No dogs allowed, unfortunately.